Hello everyone, welcome back. We are doing a little bit more Factory Town here, and it is going great so far. We've got planks, we've got stone, we've got wooden wheels. We have little guys running around everywhere trying to keep up with our demands. So today I think we need to increase stone production. That's going to be important. I think our food production is still not adequate. We're still struggling in that area. Perhaps another worker over here will be good. We'll grab this guy, we'll delete him, and we'll plop him in over here. Hopefully that will make a big difference. I think it will. It's definitely faster than he was working over here. We're going to let this guy finish tearing out that grain there, just so we can get it cleaned up. Next things that we need to focus on, we've got the farm, we've got the barn, we need a pasture, and we've got workshops, grain mills, all that good fun stuff in. We need to get more research done, and still need more food and construction materials. I like a surplus in the market. Don't know about anyone else. I like it when my market is well beyond what is needed, because that means I don't have anything to worry about. Shoot. So if I can get to that, I will be happy today. And that's my goal today. Market surplus. I want this barn full of rocks. And perhaps another thing we can do with this barn is take it, spin it around right here, plop it in there, there. Alright, you are now there. So you go ahead on the other side, go ahead and plop that in. Alright, so this is doing okay. We've got all of our houses upgraded. I'm hoping we can get food issues sorted out soon enough. I would like to see more food being produced. 33%, not gonna cut it. So what we are going to need is another farm. We're gonna have to place it on the other side. But I think before that, we're going to need a house to have enough workers to do that, which I'm not excited about because I am concerned about us keeping up with the production already. But we're there. We've got to do it. We're committed. Let's get this guy on the road here. Got that. Let's come around on this side. We're going to tools, lower the train. Got to right click to do that. We're going to come over here, block, scaffold. I'm going to plop in some scaffolding here. And we're going to building, farm. We are at 1 brick, 2 bricks, no bricks. We're going to hop a wagon in. You, good sir, please take all of the stone we have over to that just to try to give it a boost. I don't think we're going to be able to keep up at this rate. The consumption rate of materials is definitely different. So we're making progress though. Not sure how much progress, but hopefully it is enough in the long run. That guy's still running. Still got grain coming into the mill. We're really not doing wonderful there. Going to definitely need more farms supplying the grain mill. Which, to improve the farms, we do have farm tiles. But to make farm tiles, you need fertilizer, which means we need a pasture. To get a pasture, We need more stuff. Okay, that's our food wagon. You are that. Let's get you to swap over to wood for a little bit. Let our stone recover. We definitely need progress. Stone brick is being made. So looks like our supply is on point now that we've got this guy supplementing a little bit. But let's let that get caught up. We're going to come over here. 8, 9, 10. Let's drop this guy in. Drop him in there. We're going to do shoot coming out from him. Actually, just had a thought. This is going to have to be a little bit different. Tools. Lower. We got to lower the terrain a little bit right through here. Oh, going to have to delete the scaffold to do that. And the reason we're going to do this is the pasture needs water too. So if we don't do this, we've got to figure out how to get water over to the pasture. And that is a pain. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to rely on scaffolding, and we're going to rely on the, we're just going to be a little cheeky with it and not have to worry about all of that. So we're going to drop a pasture here. It's going to automatically get water. Now, dropping the pasture allows us to make a grain mill. And that grain mill requires us to delete a little guy somewhere. Who's ready for deletion? I've got 2 guys here. They're barely keeping up. Don't want to delete them. You. Oh, come on. You're driving me crazy here. I don't like that at all. Is there a way to turn that off? Controls. Camera, pan, hold middle mouse button and drag. Hold pickup worker. Issue delivery command. I want to be able to turn off the right mouse button and drag thing. I'm not being able to control the workers. It's just flopping my camera around, and it's really not helping me out that much. So that would be a nice thing to be able to turn off. I'm not too happy about that and how it's impacting me. Over here, let's get rid of this worker for the moment so we can build grain mill. We'll plop him in there. The grain mill's going to need a path across here. That's going to require a worker to operate. There's no way around it. We need to build another house. And we need to upgrade that. Building worker here. You haul there. Building path shoot. Turn it, there we go. You are on animal feed. So, alright, animal feed's going here. Is it? Why do you have that? You go drop that off. You go drop that off. You should, I should have done it. I know, it's my fault, but you're the worker. You're gonna get blamed. Sorry. Now that you're done with that, come back over here, get that. All right. So we've got food going into the granary, getting converted to animal feed, going into the pasture, which is animal feed. Really? I don't want grain. I don't want flour. Stop. trying to make flour. No, don't. Delete. Okay. You're driving me crazy here. Building. Grain mill. Before we do that, delete this. Building. Grain mill. That way. Now, grain mill. Make animal feed. You. Animal feed from there to there. Building. Path. Shoot. There. Alright. There we go. So, over here, we've got our pasture. Our pasture takes in animal feed. It makes wool and poop. So, we are going to need a building barn there. Building worker. Worker there. You just empty that building of everything. Put it in here. Now, how about you just stand there? You just empty the building. Empty that in there. And I'll sort it out later. But what we're getting now is fertilizer. That fertilizer is absolutely critical for us. Farm tiles, please. Yes, thank you. Now, what these farm tiles do, this was at 33%, now it's at 47%. So those farm tiles, each one adds a little bit of production. Now it's consuming a gold each time it produces, and that's fine. I'm happy with it consuming gold. I've got way too much of it as is. So let's look at the math here. It consumes 1 gold to make 1 grain. 3 grain make 1 flour. So we're at 3 gold consumed to make 1 flour to come over here and be sold for 5. So net gain is 2 gold per grain. So it's just something to keep in mind while we're doing this. You know, net gain is 2 gold. So definitely got to up that production. It's moving a little bit faster. We've got stone being taken. We're up on wood. Running out of wood over here. We need to start researching forestry over here in the school. So that's going to be important now. Over here, building workers, worker here. You, tree there. You, worker, worker there. You go there for a second. We need more workers than we have. And I'm noticing this is a perpetual situation of any minor attempt to expand requires us to perpetually gain more workers. You come over here. So that guy is empty. We'll go from here. You're going to do papers into there. School is running. This wagon's empty. This wagon, I need you to come over here. I need you to keep up with getting wool out of there and putting it in there. What do you... No, not everything. Wool. Just wool. Thank you, sir. All right. So that right-click camera thing, messing with me every time. I'm clicking on it. It's flipping me around. I think disabling that would be wonderful to be able to do. So that's something I hope we're going to be able to see soon, is the disabling of that. So I've got farm working over here, 57%. Got 10 more manure, tools, blocks down here, farm tile. 5 more. Beautiful. Got wool coming over there. That way our barn doesn't get full. Later we'll convert that wool into cloth. And we will all be happy. Over here we've got a lumber supply issue. That's nothing new. Alright. you come over here. We're going to zoom in over here a little bit. Build, path, shoot. Remember, we're joining chutes, so we've got to control the flow. If you don't control the flow, they're just going to throw it in wherever they want, and it's going to back up, and it's going to clog up the other side. Oh, you. No, you. Come over here. Now, you just do that. This guy on the back side, we're going to shorten his trip as well. He's pretty smart. He knows what he's doing. Just going to drop that right in there. And we're going to just do that. And that way, he'll be there. And we'll just extend these out. Research complete. Forestry. Absolutely wonderful. This forester is going to save us from so much pain. So this guy right here, you're now going to go from there to there. Thank you for putting that back. We need to make a forester something terrible. Let me say that much. We're probably going to drop the guy right here out of the way, run a chute across. Everyone will be happy. Shoot here. Go detailed mode. We'll just merge it in like that. And we'll just run it across. Let's come out of detailed mode. Back it up a little bit. Run a line over here. And we'll just attach to that when the time comes. So we need for the forester, we are going to need 100 gold, got plenty of that, 20 stone, and 20 planks. So we're waiting on planks right now. The market is still not keeping up. We've got 11 more manure, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Never thought I'd be so happy to have what I'm guessing it's sheep if we're getting wool. Never thought I'd be so happy to have some sheep poop. And you see now we're at 112%, which is beautiful. Uh-oh. This guy's not getting his needs met? No? Everything's good now? Nah, it was probably a wood delivery. Or perhaps we're still not keeping up on food the way we need to. And it looks kind of like that might be the case. Food's pumping out, but it's not backfilling as much as I would hope. But we're going to get there eventually. We're going to get there. Until then, we'll just keep on pushing. Right here, still doing good. Still making leather, still making poo. Got another, enough for another farm tile. So we're doing great there. Base is there. That hasn't gone anywhere. We have our 20 stone, building, forester. Sorry, little man, but you're gone. Building, building, forester. And down at the bottom, it tells you the percentages you're going to get. We're going to tuck him right in right there. Building, path, shoot. Build the chute across. Let him get to business. And he's just going to pump out wood, make these guys look nice and slow. And he is hopefully going to help me be happy. And later on, we'll be able to add more trees around him, really improve his production. So this little guy over here, path, shoot. We're going to extend you out a little bit. As soon as you're not standing in the way, we'll do that. Speed up your production there. And as you can see, it is keeping up quite well. I think we're doing much better than we were. So, 1, 2, produce. So it looks like we're just keeping up with the ability of the mill. And the mill has 3 workers in it. So, you know, we're pushing it out pretty quickly. And I forgot all about increasing the amount of workers at the mill. So that research is complete. So we should probably think about changing this up. Let's go basic logic there. And you are going to take the wood from here and put it in there. He doesn't need wood anymore. How about you come stand right there and do that? That way you'll hurry up and be done. Because after that, I'm going to need you to take those 2 pieces of wheat and get those out of there too. There's no purpose in that being there. And the next thing we're going to do for the school is we're probably going to have to run a chute all the way across here. And we'll have to do some herbs over here. And we'll just let the school continue to run, because that's going to do nothing but help us out. And that's running just fine. We'll leave that be for a bit. That's empty. You come over here, grab that, put it in the grain mill. You'll make 2 trips. You'll be out of work to do, and we'll have to keep going. All right. Thank you for joining us for more Factory Town. I'm going to call it an episode here. I think we made good progress on this round. We're making lots of fertilizer. We're making more planks. We're making more stones. I think we're actually starting to get ahead of the curve, mostly. Still just keeping up with the demands of the houses, but I think that's going to get better as we go. Next episode, I believe we will get more research done. We'll probably finish basic logic there. And once we finish that basic logic, it will let us play with the cloth belts and steam power. I'm really interested to play with steam. I haven't done that yet. We'll get metallurgy working and going. We will start look at processing cloth, and hopefully we will make good progress on keeping the houses happy. But yes, hopefully next episode we'll start pushing towards the conveyor belts, because those conveyor belts are going to drastically reduce the amount of people we need. This little guy gets to go away. This wagon doesn't need to be there for a bit. This wagon we'll be able to get rid of, and we'll be able to bridge over, drop it down, dump it in, and we won't have to do as much, have as many workers committed to the small things. Like that guy gets to go away. That guy gets to go away. This guy, let's have you. You can come over here and help move stone. No, stop it. Stop it. You. Move stone. All right. And we're going to pick this up next episode. Subscribe if you want. If you want to see more, hit those notifications. You'll be told when we release more videos. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. Down in the comments, let us know what we can do, what you want to see. Any tips, tricks, recommendations you've got for this game or any other game you want to see on the channel. We will definitely take it into consideration. And I will see you in the next video.